Great morning students. So today we are going to discuss about the chapter that is reproduction in animals. Before this chapter we have completed two chapters of your science book, that was green plants, the food producers, and the second chapter was adaptation for survival in plants. So today we are going to discuss reproduction in animals. Animals can live happily all their lives, growing, eating and moving around. But if they don't produce more of their own kind, they will have nobody to represent them in the future. So in order to continue that race, animals produce their young ones. So the process of reproduction is the process by which living things produce their offsprings is known as reproduction. Offspring means child or young one or their young ones. So reproduction means the process by which living can be animals, they can be human beings as well. So they produce their offsprings is known as reproduction. Okay, so the life would not have existed on the earth if living being did not reproduce. So animals are divided into two groups, that is animals that give birth to young ones and animals that lay eggs. Okay, so the animals that give birth to young ones are called mammals. For example, human beings, cow, buffalo, etc. And animals that lay eggs, examples are birds, amphibians, insects, reptiles, etc. I will tell you about the amphibians and reptiles later on. We will discuss about these terms in details. Okay, so the animals that give birth to young ones are called mammals, and there are examples of mammals, that is human beings, cow, buffalo, etc. And animals that lay eggs are examples birds, amphibians, insects, reptiles, etc. So now let's come to the features of mammals. Firstly, we will discuss about the features of mammals, what they have in it. First is they have a highly developed brain. They have very well developed brain. Along with that, their bodies are covered with hair or fur. As you can see your own body, that there are tiny hairs on the skin. Okay, so the mammals have fur or hairs on their body. Okay, and third is they maintain their constant body temperatures. As I told you today as well, that our body also maintain the constant body temperature in spite of the climatic conditions. The body temperature does not change according to the climatic conditions. So our body temperature remains constant, means remains same. Okay, and the fourth feature is mammals have four limbs. Whether they have two arms, two legs, or they have four legs, or a pair of flippers and fins. Okay, they take care, they look after their young ones properly. They feed their young ones with the milk and they look after them and they care for them a lot. They protect their young ones from the predators too. So these are the features of the mammals. Now let's come to the animals that lay eggs. For example, there are some examples of animals that lay eggs. These are insects, aquatic animals. Aquatic animals are those which live in a water, which lives in water. Reptiles and birds. So these are some examples of animals that lay eggs. So these animals lay eggs and keep them in a warm place. Keep them in a warm place or sit on them. After that, eggs hatch and the babies comes out. The babies comes out of it after maturing. Okay, so when the animals that lay eggs, they keep them in a warm place or sit on them, or the eggs hatch and the babies comes out of it when they mature. Okay, so now let's discuss the structure of an egg. You can see the structure which I have drawn on the board, that is the outermost layer. The outermost layer of the egg is called eggshell. Eggshell. Okay, and the innermost part of the egg is called yolk. This is in yellow color. It is present in the egg and it is of yellow color, and it is rich in proteins. It is rich in proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. So the yolk have proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals in it. And the innermost part of the egg is called, this portion of the egg is called albumin. Albumin. Okay, so this is the structure of an egg. The outermost part of the egg is called eggshell, and the innermost part, which is of yellow color, in the egg, as you have seen in your homes also, that it is of yellow colors and it is called yolk, and it have protein, fats, vitamins and minerals. In the egg, this is called albumin. Okay, it have proteins in it. It have proteins in it. Okay, so now let's come to birds, and here you can see the life cycle of the bird. And the adult bird lay eggs, and after laying egg, it keep the egg in the warm place. Okay, and the egg starts developing, and after starting developing of the egg, the embryo develops fully, and then it hatches out into the chick, and the chick becomes an adult. So this is the life cycle of the bird. Okay.